for other organizations to meet up revenue. So all these things, it be like say our minister just yarn the matter so that we'll just, just
do all right.
See, when I take this one, just do all right. And say even inside that matter, as he yarn and so he go touch ASU matter. So it be like now ASU go ginger the matter, make it come out. Because even they talk about ASU, say if ASU bring their negotiation come, bring waiting they want, them I go look them on their side. But increase, we need them, yes. But the processes for this administration we go soon go. They go feel meet up. That's waiting we supposed to talk about.
As a matter of fact, when Ogan Gige they talk this matter, he said that's 2019 Minimum Wage Act. Say, he like say don't get one new shocking area where they need to review. Say now all these things plus the ASU plus the inflation plus the everything. I make that the reason this increase. But if you don't talk about better thing, whether the time go there, I believe just they talk and make people just say in fact this government now then. What do you think on top this matter? We don't open phone lines now. We're gonna call us, tell us what you wanna think. Now good step in the right direction. It go work, it no go work. We can think about the matter. All right, we don't get to caller from inside. Be welcome to the show. Good evening.
Good evening.
Welcome, Oga.
Say my hail you now. They shine.
Sir?
I say they shine. Make I greet you first.
Thank you.
It's one of the old issue for a very long time now, but now the only correct person I don't see in a long time is when I carry come na show.
Hey, God.
Okay, I greet you.
Thank you. I greet you too.
Just they talk my mind sense. What do you mean? I talk is say I still support the. When they talk about the minimum wage, this government they don't pay ready now to do anything like that. The way Nigeria inflation they feel like this now, and the financial situation of the whole country. This I don't feel like it's in a politics. Now they go on like this now. Because one, I never said to us and they talk about increased wages when I never pay finish. I never even pay the 30,000 finish. So me, I don't feel like it's I don't get much to say. I don't feel like it's in a politics they play. May our civil servants no use cause say they increase them, they're a good thing, but no use cause they increase your salary or your wages. You can't go they still put wrong person back for power. Everything are politics. Why they don't do assist now 3 months when they won't come out be 4 months. So why don't open? So me I don't believe it. I'm about Peter be say come on subsidy what talk. I don't know why here the hot everywhere good for us. I don't like that one.
So you support me they come out the subsidy and maybe make them leave them?
May they come out.
Okay.
True. Now Jerry, that's thing follow for where did they use the thief money? This is the voice country. We put your ear down, you go know.
Okay.
So
thank you, Oga Silva.
I support everything. All right now.
Thank you. You don't talk well. Thank you very, very much for the amount where you put. Oh yeah, now we're gonna see the followers, the torchlight, all this matter them. But while we don't took one leg inside our make we took another leg enter inside, we go still balance any which way, but make we enter this matter of INEC versus Nigerian people. Because yesterday we carry to recom say get some people they gather information, gather everything, gather paper, and they say they want enter inside court to go sue INEC because they're not going to complete the work where they start for inside their registration. Where INEC don't sharply come out inside the matter saying, Niger people. This thing when they talk, not be we cause we do the one way we're supposed to do inside. We even carry new system come. That's the one way they call online pre-registration. You understand? That one now June 9 they carry the matter come off 2021, June 2021. Say okay, in case maybe chance not really did like that. Make una enter inside the physical centers go do start them online, but you go still need to go complete them for inside those physical registration centers. But what happened, we say Nigerians as usual, last minute things, nine they can't do, and I can make them get only about 12 just over 12 million people, 9 complete their registration. So this remaining 7 point something million Nigerians now will not do their registration. Say not be say they not start, say they start, but for 1 or 2 reasons, whether they not fit go the physical center go complete them, or 1 or 2 reasons shall say now make them not complete their registration. Say why they can't they shout they put on top their head. Well, make we take this our caller before we face LFZ auto. What do you think on top this matter? Welcome to the show. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Antino.
Oga Henry, welcome from Galadimawa.
Good evening. I agree with for that.
Thank you.
Good evening.
I enjoyed our program well.
Thank you, sir.
I think took mark for that salary, that increase of salary matter. Yeah, this our government. In fact, I just say this our country itself. When it comes to increase something that will benefit Nigeria, it will take years. But when it comes to say, make they reduce them, my sister, now tomorrow you will see say they don't cut that one. So I don't understand. This one where they just rest and now. I don't know how they want to do it. If they can increase it seriously, it's going to be good. Because when you check at the price of things in the market, you go tomorrow, something that you buy like 100 naira tomorrow, when you go, it's 150. When you go next tomorrow, it's 200. When you go next week, we say it's 500. So I don't know. I mean, how much is the salary? Well, if you have like 30,000 now, how much you buy to like keep you for 1 month? It cannot take you to 1 month. So if there isn't that side and they can increase it, at least it will make sense that way.
All right. Thank you, Oga Henry. Thank you. You talk a better talk. But imagine, just imagine if you just help me now, just reason this thing, say, true, maybe like December now, maybe December 20, maybe by January, we all wake up for inside 2023, see, say, really, they don't do this increase. How we go feel as Nigerians?
No, of course, we go feel better. We go even praise government, but we go try one know where the money come from.
You go see us that one?
Yes, we need to know. And the problems, what would they get around this country? Because sometimes when things just happen, how it take happen? How the solution take come? From where? The one we don't first day, where he day? Waiting they take and do. You know, we need to ask those questions because tracking too, it dey good. So that you know how strong your solution day. Even like this house matter where you say it collapse. If to say from when they start them, they don't check the foundation where this thing for no happen. So even when you see solution, how the solution take come? You don't hear things about rob Peter, pay Paul. That one a solution. No, they don't rob person to pay another person. So not be solution really be that. It be like temporary solution we go catch up with you. Now solution where be say, sit down where they just use and take cover something, make another one day open. So we need to know if government do them, if they achieve them, very good. If they needed, yes, if they needed. Okay. But how they take achieve them. So may not be say we collect from this person, rob that person.
Oh yeah, now Nigerians make we hear on our voice. Oga Joseph from Lukuguma don't call us. Welcome, sir. Good evening. Oga Joe, good evening.
Good evening. Femi, go take my wine, ba?
You go collect breeze. As you they promise and you not bring us since. Say me go find them by himself.
Okay, no wonder. Now he vote him, so that is why they think hard for carry cup. This APC, I don't tell you this thing before. All promise cancel. The 30,000 naira minimum wage which they had that time. I have the names of about 6 states. Now they never implement that 30,000 minimum wage. I think it's more than 6. Now, as they don't know, say campaign they start on 28. That is their fake promises. You should watch very well. God is watching them. Anything you sow, you must reap.
All right.
Whether you die, your children, or return. So if they say that this election, they won't use this one, carry that one come. So they say, APC, they do this. You can't cheat person. No cheating this time around. No. I don't agree with that minimum wage. It no go work. It will not work. And they just want to use and do campaign.
All right, thank you, Ogajo.
About ASU, until ASU make a chook mouth for ASU.
Okay.
We don't organize ourselves, they go mountain, go pray. Anybody will be hand inside this ASU matter. Today they go receive them for where God did.
Both the lecturers, both the government, both the everybody. Because you know, say the plenty hands there inside.
If you come outside, you will see what children turn now to. Young guys, autism, they just force themselves to enter different type of things. It's painful. At least if you say they day school, it will be better.
Yes, sir.
These people fear God now. Why?
Thank you, Ogajo. Thank you. We don't talk well. Well, as we don't see on top of that matter, some different schools, don't they, at least state universities, don't they come out leg from inside that one, because them massive, they don't reason that from their side, say, it not pay and it not make sense to continue. But we still expect, say, better things go still come out, even before that 2023 elections. Even if just to blow them a small breeze, not be you talk just now about a rat where they bite you, go they blow breeze. Even if they don't bite them, blow the breeze, make them at least make schools still resume, make children enter. Even if not for the sake of campaign, anything at this point, anyway now way. So I understand where they come from. All right, we don't finish this matter of waiting they happen in terms of minimum wage. But if you still get mouth chook inside the matter, but at the same time, I go just ask the question. Say, imagine say you wake up and they actually implement it. Make we take this next call and then we go need to face INEC and some other matters. Then, welcome to the show. Good evening, Oga.
Good evening.
Yeah, welcome, Oga Sunday.
Yes. I won't follow Chukma for what we discussed. What happened yesterday in this country when Waka obedience Ingo promote
for subsidy.
To promote that particular thing, you must first of all make the provision that is going to take care of the rest of Nigeria, because eventually the subsidy is taken away from is taken out today. How many less people in Nigeria, how are they going to cope? Because everything will climb price within 1 minute. Everything will climb up. How would the local person in the village be able to manage to pay? Because where you have to pay 100 naira or 200 naira, by then you will pay over 500 naira. And those people survive by the little thing they make from the farmer eat. Which means that at the end of every day, the little thing you make from the farm, the transport will take it all from you. So no president should just come to Nigeria, I'm going to take up subsidy like that. No, because that was the same thing the APC promised us in 2015. They marched all over the whole Nigeria, marched by this is subsidy has come and this is a scam. But today, they are the most scam in the whole of this country. There's no regime has ever corrupt at this particular regime. So please, if the president wants to make a promise to Nigeria, let him take time and study the kind of promise he's going to make for Nigeria, not the promise he will not be able to fulfill tomorrow. Let him tell, okay, within this time to this time, he's going to give us finally. From this time to this time, this is what happened in this country. Then he can take the thing out. He can't just come like that and take the subsidy out of the system. That means one Nigerian to die under poverty.
Thank you, Okaso.
That's a little. Thank you.
Thank you very, very much. We go enter inside that section, Koko of the day. We go reach there. A very important thing where you talk. Well, me cannot ask you about that. Me can come back to the INEC. We go still do that one for Koko of the day. What do you think about waiting INEC they talk right now? Because from waiting they happen, it be like say, Oga first is okay, will be the national information and voter education. Oga Chemo don't come on talk say we give una deadline, we bring new ways, make una do them. But the reason why una not complete una registration, it land on top una head. We not get anything to do with them. What do you think on top waiting in talk?
INEC, they talk their own parts, but Moku also look this part from the citizens' point of view for all this matter where INEC they talk. Now even INEC knows say this period, now they get the kind massive turnout where they get for people where register for CVR, where won't get PVC to take votes. Again, following through as from citizen end, be say, okay, this thing why I don't register, make a follow the way it be. If they say write A, I go write A. If they say submit the A for Yanya, I go submit them for Yanya. If they say come collect them for Gishiri, I go collect them for Gishiri. So now that part, citizens also get their own comma from, because you suppose follow this thing the way it take the important to you. The time when they do CVR, if you go area time, we're not too far from us, you will see people gather there. Some people, they look the people as, I go just come spend your entire day. You just stand, they wait. No. Now the people when know, say this thing, they important to them. They don't look 2023, say this 2023, my vote go count, I must vote. Make it be, say, I do something to contribute to the national leadership of our own country, will be Nigeria. So, sometimes all those gaps go there, but how you take handle the gap? Again, for INEC side, for INEC side, because it be like say na coded way to disenfranchise some people, because people they turn 18 every day. That meaning say some people will not go fit get this CVR or get this PVC to vote. As we dey talk today, will be 20th September. Person don't turn 18. I go take do. Tomorrow, person don't turn 18. I go take do.
Well, on INEC side, you know, say they started this CVR a long time ago.
Of course.
Not be 2022 they start CVR.
Of course, no.
You understand? But as much as I understand, say, okay, you know, they talk, say, Nigerians like to do last minute. I think where I go hold INEC, we say, first, for the online pre-registration, they say now about 10.4 people now start the process, right? Then by the time deadline don't reach, inside that 10.4, only 3.4 complete their pre-registration. Plus online plus physical. They can't talk, say the remaining 7.04 people not complete the registration. And when they break the thing down, even if you want to check yourself as INEC, I think the thing where you need to look be say, look at the difference between 10 million and only 3 million people will complete their process. And no one believes, say, inside this 7 million will not complete their process, say, all of them are because they don't go. I believe, and I know, say, we touched like this matter where that time when we just start cook off the matter, say, a lot of people, they complain, say, the process, they get as it be. Even the ones who go spend their whole day, they say they come out, nothing happen. So I think INEC need to, maybe we go, as much as we reason from the side of people, and people will like to they rush last minute, we also need to reason from the side of INEC and their processes, how their processes actually help take people. We need to go to the physical centers to make sure say they complete, because the difference they too much.
Aside that, you also look at from the part, say, if this thing you register online and you know pull through, waiting INEC do to make sure, say, you come back to that page or you do something about continuing your registration. That because those now technology conversation, that process, waiting you do. For example, me they come from the school of thought where talk say, person will teach you work, make you do, and you fail 2 times. They suppose ask the person, I say they teach you. Because
as the teacher now,
yes,
not be the person
not
will
be
fail.
the person will fail, because
okay.
the teacher where they teach, as you they teach person and the person know they get them. It shows say it's either make you change method or make you check that method, that style where they teach the person. It just be like when we they grow, they learn maths. They learn 2 times 1, 2 times 2. You get some people where we say they sit down for back bench that time. Them they know they sing them. Teacher go look those kind of call them come out. Say, oh yeah, bring counter. That's counter where they take cover drink. Bring another method. Say, oh yeah, 2 counter plus another 2 counter. Oh yeah, count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. That now the style where that person they take learn with that. So waiting INEC process do to help the people when no complete them. Because if you want to put this one for scale of mathematics now, that be like 3/10.
I think really, when you reason them from the point of the numbers where we they see, well, the theory go see they continue, but INEC still need to do work inside the matter, because when they look at, okay, this 7 point something, and we not complete their registration, they say about 4.1, they start, but because of 1 or 2 things, they can't get to, they see the thing not they work, they can't get to go for physical registration. So you see they start with the online, they work, they say, I beg, make I leave this one, make I face physical, but even the physical is not still work for them, and about 2.8 of them complete the pre-registration, but they not go for the physical capture and all of that. So it still come down to processes. But if we talk of everything finished for inside this political workout today, we get to take small break. Make we drink a drop cup, sell small market. When we come back, we'll go enter inside Koko of the day. right, now welcome back. If you're not just joining us, now Koko of the matter you did for inside Wazobia Max TV. And we don't talk plenty, better informate. We be carry come, they break the thing down, see as we go look and from up, down, left, right, center, everything. So that at least all of us go there on the same page in terms of what thing we they do for inside this country. All right, now we don't enter inside Koko of the day. And when it comes to first subsidy, different school of thought today on top of the matter. At least we hear from our last caller, Ogasoni from Akwa Ibom State. We tell us say this matter of first subsidy. Yes, so we know say the team plenty. Another caller tell us say corruption and everything full for inside the matter. But when Oga Peter Obi, we be Labour Party presidential candidate, come on talk say by the time he enter, say in go just come out the team, bam. Hey, we know it's not be the first time we hear that talk. This current administration, before they enter inside, in the same Tory, now they carry the come. So one touchlight this matter of this first subsidy. Really make we look for everywhere, make we break them down, so that we go know whether na issue of waiting Oga Peter will be column, criminal waiting column. He say na criminal something for say na corruption, everything badness in nine full organized crime. Thank you, God bless you. Make we look from that point. True. Now organized crime, now necessary evil. Even if now organized crime, now something we need to stay, or now something we need to go by force. How we go deal with this first subsidy matter? I sit there with my bonga guest for Inside Studio, Oga Emmanuel Abimbola, aka LFZ, aka Efizilization. When they follow me to check them out, they break the thing down for Inside Studio. Welcome again.
Thank you, Samilization.
Yes,
you're too much.
Fizzy, now you're much pass. All right, we could just give you brief history on this fuel subsidy matter. We know, say, Nigerian people gather enter inside streets. In 2012, they protest this matter of fuel subsidy and the planned removal, or whether it go stay, whether it go. Now Occupy Nigeria, now we call that one. So the thing don't take, not be now. And what thing they make us they do first subsidy now this issue of importation of fuel and how we they take balance some with our budget, with our everything. As a matter of fact, between 2015, and I say 2015 because now there this current administration starts. Between 2015 and now, they say the monthly amount we they pay for subsidy, it don't enter like almost 1,000% increase. So make we just give it that one first, right? Understand that from there. So between January of this year to I think 5 months after, will be May, yes, May thereabouts, they say we pay about 1.274 billion naira for subsidy, 5 months alone. Meanwhile, between 2015 to 2020, the amount where we pay for this same subsidy, they say it still is there around, but not up to this amount where we don't pay for inside 5 months. So imagine, say, every year, this money for subsidy, they increase. Every year. According to nnpc information where they give us, now under 1 billion, under 100 billion, now we they pay as of 2016. So imagine, say, the thing jump to just over 99 billion for 2016. Now that now for a whole year. So imagine, say, as of 2016, 100 billion for a whole year. By now, so the thing just increase. By 2021, we don't do 1.573 for 1 year. Now, for 5 months alone, inside 2022, we don't do 1.2. In fact, the money, the thing they make my whole body just they scratch me as we talk. But the most important thing be say, it don't they increase, it never go. As a matter of fact, we know say we get they come. Now, Oga Peter will become more talk say yes. This thing now organized. In fact, what he talk, he say about over 50% of subsidy. Say na corruption matter, na this, that. And really, when experts they touchlight why the thing don't they increase, they come since 2015 till now. In fact, since the beginning of subsidy till now, they talk say yes, waiting join na corruption. They talk about smuggling. They also talk about say that they thief our crude, and they talk about Russia-Ukraine war plus matter of foreign exchange. So different factors where they carry come. So if you really look at from this point of view, even if not just to stop corruption, maybe we fit agree with Oga Peter Obi talk. Abi, you know agree?
So Moku, I like the way where you talk. Say Moku even break the matter down. You don't talk some things where join for the things where they bobo the subsidy matter, but you get one way you no talk.
Okay.
That's now dollar to naira price, waiting the
Foreign
amount,
exchange.
the foreign exchange, waiting they talk about. And some of the figures where you give, not be even where we there at the moment. Make I give you one of the figures where go amaze you as at today. Yesterday when the GMD of nnpc Limited, they talk. Say, will they use 4.3 trillion naira to subsidize 66.7 million liters of fuel. So,
see, as you talk, and my brain draw
good.
close.
So do the math for 66.7 liters of PMS alone. Will they use 4.3 trillion naira to do that as subsidy? So now, not be there the talk day. It's good when people they look forward to say, oh, I don't want this thing. When I come, I go change this thing. But sometimes, and when you they talk from where you did, and when you reach where you they talk, where you supposed to do the action, the reality go down on you.
Like what's happened for
this government, this administration. You remember, you talk Occupy Nigeria, the movement, the protest, come subsidy. I mean, people even change them. They change them to person name. Hey, na Subsidy, subsidy. Wait he be, how he be, mo come out. Yes. It's good to come out, yes, but in the process where we want to try come out, waiting we go they do as we they try come out. Mock we begin look the refineries where they our country, the 4 refineries where they our country. Number one question, did they work? No. As they know they work, so anything finance they reach them, yes. Staff they there, people they there where they employ to that payroll. Maintenance they go on. You know the amount of the maintenance where they go on. You know how much be the maintenance money where they go on for those 4 refineries. No, that's now one problem for one side. More will come off from there. Remember, say this government for January 2022 still talk about 18 modular refineries for the 6 oil producing states. That's like 18. Just say maybe 3 per state of those states. How many modular refineries done they on ground? How many done they work? So if you want to say you want comot subsidy in the right way where you think say, oh, Nigeria they waste money for this part, now organized crime, now organized corruption for this part, waiting be the remedy where they on ground to cushion the effect, say you want comot subsidy.
Well,
those are the questions we're supposed to ask. Remember, say River State at some point begin seize illegal refineries where Governor Wike be the talks. Even some people where they high power, they part of the people where they say and they go destroy them. So even those destruction where they do, why they no convert them to modular refineries to begin help the states?
Okay, all these questions where they ask, now be like question where this government go answer. But make we face them from the point of the Oga we talk say Ingo come on time. Why? And make I tell you, first of all, make I bring those figures again, but make I bring them inside dollar. Again, you know I say between 2015 to 2020, but make I talk them for inside dollar so you not go understand them. $5.5 billion now they spend on subsidy. 2021 alone, the money where they use 5 years take pay for subsidy. In 2021, the thing can reach 3.8. So it already passed half of waiting they spend for 5 years, right? And then 6.2 billion just in the first quarter of 2022 alone. Now, I don't talk for inside dollar, but we're going to see the calculator from there. Now, the reason why they bring this Peter Obi angle into them, now because first, we know say the subsidy payments, anyhow way we look at, Nigerians still they pay. For the money where they pay for subsidy. Why? Because it they trap from our budget money.
Of course.
And as they trap for budget money, even Minister of Finance, should have Minister of Finance come on talk and say, even the one where they don't put for 2023, so budget thing where they put, subsidy go collect almost half of them subsidy payments. And that subsidy payment now only between January to June, because this government already talks say by June, as they come out, they go end subsidy. Another one of those promises where they give us, where we don't know how they go fit fulfill them. But again, we see they get fit. When I go do them back, no problem. When I don't talk and try do them. Now, when you look at from that point, the person we won't come enter inside 2023 now say yes, now corruption, now this, now that. Everybody knows say heavy tra they inside, because when they want to calculate why the money they increase on a monthly basis and on a yearly basis, you go calculate them based on the consumption of fuel when Nigerians they do. And if you not fit calculate how Nigerians they consume fuel, you not fit justify why the first subsidy money they increase.
So I mean, this consumption of fuel where they talk, it be like say they look for trouble, because this matter for some days ago it still come out where customs, they tell NNPC, say, no, the figures when they talk. No. These figures no tally.
And I get to talk too.
This figure, it be like say one don't jump one don't fly one.
Because
like
they increase.
Of course.
And you know, when you look and based on that, nothing wrong with waiting Oga Peter will be talk, except for the fact say when you come out and waiting go happen. Because we know say okay, modular refineries, all those other for refineries, you don't talk all of them finish. They never start to they work.
And so that means say waiting Oga Peter will be the try talk. You know, it be like when you see hole for somewhere, person tell you say, I don't dress my house, so I don't dress Sam, everything does set. Just come, sleep inside, they go. But as you come, you lie down for bed, you discover say hole they the bed. Now you go come to think whether make you feel the hole or make you leave the hole. But the most important thing where you never do, they say you never check what will be the extent of the hole where they. So if Oga Peter will be the talk from where he did, it look like say the talk now strong talk, but we don't the talk am. This administration don't the talk am. Waiting make this administration no do am. Now immediate something where you feel do immediately, it not be like immediate something, no. When you enter, now that time you go really know where the thing don't chop reach.
We get to call her from Kuje Oga Theophilus. Welcome.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, thank you for the thing when they talk. We did have to watch, they see your face, your round face and a beautiful face of my friend where she sat down there.
Thank
God
you,
bless you.
Thank you, sir.
What I want to talk this year, this administration will be APC. The issue of fuel subsidy, they should leave everything for the incoming government. Oh, we don't say it now. He said that it's a fraud, and that is true. We support her. Because this government, how many months remain for them to go? They should not talk about that thing at all. They should prepare to go. Because this fuel subsidy, Jonathan started it. They want to kill him. And he provided palliatives. This boss, what they call a refined boss, that because of fuel, fuel subsidy, that made Jonathan buy the whole buses. He brought a lot of palliatives. But this government, the APC government, they cannot do anything. To me, they should leave it for the incoming government.
Okay, Oga, make I ask you one question. If Oga Peter will be enter inside, or if anybody enter inside and they come out first subsidy, and fuel jump enter inside 500 naira, you go they pay 500 naira per liter?
Well, I know their hardship, if they remove fuel subsidies, go to cost hardship. They will already cost hardship already without removing the fuel subsidy. But the person who has the magic, who know how to do it, has promised that he vowed that when they come in, he's going to remove it. He knows what to do.
Okay.
That is why I'm saying the present government should just make a no talk. I want them to contribute for salary increase. So make it not talk at all. Make they go.
Okay.
Make they go and leave the incoming government solve this problem.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ogatio. Well done. You don't talk well. Nigerians, at least we don't hear from one Nigerian. We talk, say, come out, no problem. We there here. But waiting will be the other implications. Now, because one thing where we know, we say anybody, any presidential candidate at all, where they come out, can't talk, say they won't come out, or they go come out first subsidy, they're not going to do anything before they enter inside office.
Okay.
To provide whether palliatives or alternatives or anything. But let us say they enter inside and they start with commuting of subsidy. Waiting will be the other effects of the removal of that subsidy on Nigerians.
I mean, a lot of effects go there. Even this government, they bank on Dangote refinery where they build. As it did.
Dangote refinery.
You understand?
We go talk that Dangote refinery, but make we take this call.
Okay.
All right. Welcome to the show, Oga. Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am. I'm calling back from appointment.
Okay, Oga Sonny, welcome back.
You see, why the incoming president, why not he let Nigeria know? Say, this is how many liters of fuel that Nigeria is making use of it today. If Nigeria is able to make they make use of 200 liters of petrol. Now, the petrol that they import to the country is about 500 or 1,000. Where is that remaining 700 liters of petrol is going? I think a sensible president of this country will tell us he's going to block all the ligas that take fuel out of Nigerians. So whatever we use in Nigeria should be substituted to be used in Nigeria. We cannot continue to substitute another country, substitute to another country. They tell Nigerians at the moment, I'm going to take out the subsidy out of business. If they want to put Nigeria in the slave because they will not be able to survive. Those men in a high position, they will be able to survive because most of them they don't buy fuel. Most of them don't buy any of this thing at all. They give to them free of charge. But the local people in the village are the ones that are going to take the penalty.
Okay.
So if any man, when somebody is not prepared to be a president of a particular place, he should be able to sit down because even under yesterday, I don't see anything reasonable was presented to the whole Nigeria. What he's going to do? Tell the people, okay, go to another and see what I was doing before. What was the thing that he presented in another state? He did in another state.
Okay.
So the man is not prepared to be the president of this country.
Thank you,
If he's
Augustine.
prepared to be the president of this country, he will not be able to put in one by one so that Nigeria will know that he's prepared. He's not yet prepared.
Thank you, Augustine. Thank you, Augustine. Another angle to the matter. Efizi, you hear that one, so. Well, I think what Augustine they speak to now the issue of highlighting the problems. A lot of the problems where a lot of Nigerians know.
Yes.
Corruption, thief, bege, all that. Subsidy problem, yes, to a large extent. But I think what Augustine they try highlight it, we say, even if removal go day process.
Of course.
You understand? Now waiting make the talk say any incoming president, no matter who collects presidency for 2023, where they focus on first subsidy removal, need to get plan. And in plan no go fit start until he enter. So you know they get a what they call scale of preference. Which one you go first, which one
they needed.
So now make they ask about the implications. Imagine say they just enter inside remove. Nigerians, and especially a lot of the obedience, because when it get to do with the person who they follow for inside back, nothing they wrong with anything when they talk. And again, we they say to remove and not be bad thing, but the effects, how it go be, una ready? We ready as Nigerians to bear them. So make I come back to this Dangote refinery where you talk, because I remember when this administration talk say June 2023, they go come out subsidy. They don't already talk say they go come out, right? Whether their fees do them, they not feel it, but they don't commit to stopping the subsidy, even though they don't go there, they don't go there to tell us how. But they don't talk say they do come out. And I remember when me and family they torchlight this matter, we say at least, okay, pata Dangote refinery go there, they talk about the capacity to produce and all of that. And me personally, I be happy until I come here say this nnpc oga where they now talk say even when Dangote refinery dey, Nigerians go see they pay heavy money on top of fuel. So at this point, to remove, to not remove, and you go just use this one closed mouth for us for on top conversation. In your final thoughts, waiting go be the way, stay or go.
And most start from the Dangote refinery where you talk about. You know, a lot of people just they think, say, oh, Dangote refinery be like extension of government refinery. No, Dangote refinery, now private. He start the business because he won't make profit. So even una we be Nigerians like una go pay. And even if he choose,
who be una? Now all of us be
if he choose, say he no go they supply Nigerians fuel. What do you want to do?
No, that one don't work because nnpc don't already get agreement.
Talk say they get stake,
so they provide crude.
That one day.
Yes.
That one day. Stake day, but stake the end. And a businessman he be. But then again, more come back to the matter of the subsidy. If we remove subsidy now, we ready to bear the brunt of waiting they come, the price of waiting they come. Another thing wait for help, we say, okay, demystify the market. Make it be say everybody they bring in fuel for wherever they bring in fuel. We can't know where would they buy from. If some won't sell 10 million, and then the talk say I won't sell 20 million per liter, you'll know where you won't go. If you won't go my own side or you won't go, like what you even day now. If some people they go mega station go buy because it gets some few naira way drop. Some people go say, you know it's as long as I buy fuel, I don't buy fuel. You know. So the processes. And again, this fuel subsidy where they talk, anything we concern petroleum for Nigeria, not chain. The people where they command. You hear say fuel they, you hear say tanker driver say they know they carry fuel. You know?
Ip man they.
If man go there, like last 2 weeks, if man said they do 3 days warning strike for North Central, yes. Abuja, Kano, Nasarawa, and all that. So the chain, how you want to break them? So if you come off fuel subsidy, boah.
All right,
you know, go funny.
Efizi, in the next 10 seconds, stay or go fuel subsidy.
For now, where would they?
For 2023, where will they enter? Make it stay, or make it go.
If it go, the process, which process they on ground?
So some people say, now gradually, it go. Say they don't feel just do one. Any which way, the different presidential candidates, they don't talk their own. Last may not come be like say they talk within the sweet Nigerians. Yes, corruption day. Yes, we get there inside the matter. But who go bear the brunt of this corruption where you won't stop? Some people go say, anyhow, as long as you stop the corruption, no one go carry the matter put for our head. Anyway, all of you know the side where we're not day, but you need to get better understanding. I make we carry the matter, come break and down for now today. So that when they talk the talk, stay or go, you fit defend the matter where they talk well. I get to thank El Efizi, aka Emmanuel Abimbola, aka El Efizilization, aka all the aka with the flower we put for there. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Somi. Thank you.
All right, when I don't hear the matter for inside the Koko of the matter today, we get to close mouth. My name is Nasomi Alegino. Better thank you to all of you follow us, chook mouth inside the matter today, whether on a call, whether on a message, anything. We appreciate you, and we go there again tomorrow to continue the work we will give us. Bye bye.